Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. It is day one of my summer and I thought I would just hop on here really quickly and do a how many bronzers do I have video. I don't think I've ever counted all of my bronzers. I have done my inventory for many years. I know a lot of you guys have seen my inventory, but I've never actually counted how many pans of bronzer do I own? And I'm using air quotes for a couple of reasons. One is that I actually think I have a lot of blushes that I can and will be using as bronzers eventually. And obviously, as you guys all know, a lot of eyeshadows could be used as bronzers too. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be going with the products that are actually labeled as bronzers. And I will talk about the ones that are labeled as blushes and the how many blushes do I have video. When it comes to face products, one, I think this might be my best category. Now, I have not yet tallied up my highlighters or my blushes, but just based on my familiarity with what I have, I think bronzer is my smallest category. I also have better luck panning bronzers than any other category for the face. I've said this before, like every project panner has their thing that they're good at. Some people are really good at panning eyeshadows. Some people are really good at panning lip products. I admire those people very much. I am not one of those people, but I feel like if I could pan anything, it's a bronzer. And I love to bronze myself up. I love to be bronzy. That's possibly my favorite part of makeup. So I do love bronzer and I use it every single day. I actually use a cream bronzer and a powder bronzer every single day. I did throw in my cream bronzers into this tally as well. They're not really pans, but I guess this isn't a how many pans of bronzer do I own, it's just a how many bronzers do I own video. All right, we'll go with that. So I should probably tell you guys the number. But before I do, let me just say that even though this number is just a fraction of how many eyeshadows I have, and I suspect lower than how many highlighters I have and how many blushes I have, this is still a lot of bronzer. I did recently give one away to a friend. It was a sample size of the Lorac Tantalizer I had for several years and it's her favorite bronzer, so I gave it to her. So this number was one higher in January, and although I probably never really thought of it as a bronzer, I did just this week finish my Too Faced Selfie Powder Palette, and in the middle pan was a shade called Totally Toasted, and I was initially using it as an all-over setting powder, but it was just too deep for me, so I ended up panning it as a bronzer. I loved that product very much. And that's gone too. So technically, I suppose just a few months ago, this category was too higher than what it is now. So I am making good progress, but sadly, I do suspect that I have more bronzer product than years left in my life. So I will have to digest that information and deal with it at some point. But here's the number. I have 89 bronzers. So as of today, I have 89 bronzers. What do you guys think? How does that sound to you? Part of me is like, I have like 3,000 eyeshadows. 89 is nothing. And then the other part of me is like, how long is it gonna take me to go through 89 bronzers? I mean, since that includes my cream bronzers, I do use a cream bronzer and a powder bronzer pretty much every single day, so I am working on 2 at a time. But OMG, you guys, I think I might be set on powder bronzer for life, and I actually think it's possible that I might finish my cream bronzer at some point and need to buy more cream bronzer. I guess I'll have to see if I'm still interested in doing cream bronzer at that point or where my head is at, but I don't have nearly as many cream bronzers as I have powder bronzers. So in theory, I will run out of cream bronzers at some point, but I don't think I'm ever gonna run out of powder bronzers, and I'm gonna have to deal with that. But that's all I came on here to say. I hope you enjoyed this fun video. If you missed any of my how many eyeshadows do I have videos, I will leave them linked down below. I think I have a playlist. If not, I'll make one. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.